Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany and today is the most exciting unboxing ever in the history of unboxings. Or at least I feel that way. I'm hoping you do too. I'm going to be unboxing the Illumicrate Daughter of Smoke and Bone Special Edition box. So I think I have decided that Daughter of Smoke and Bone is my favorite trilogy of all time. I think I've settled on that. I guarantee I'll read another trilogy in a week and be like, this one is my favorite. But I really have loved Daughter of Smoke and Bone for probably 5 years at this point, so it's a pretty good bet that it's my favorite. Illumicrate is hella expensive to get to Canada because A, Canadian dollar is pretty weak, B, shipping is $1 million, and C, they're just expensive. But I jumped on this and I also jumped on the special editions of the next 2 books in the series. So for some background, if you're not familiar with Illumicrate or the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, Illumicrate does special edition book boxes and just, special editions of books. In one of my book hauls, I showed their edition of The Lives of Saints by Leigh Bardugo, which was pretty cool. But this one is a full box. So it's got a special edition of Daughter of Smoke and Bone, the first book in the trilogy, and all kinds of super exciting items. I have already unboxed this because the moment that I got home from work and it was on my doorstep, I ripped into it with no self-control. So I'm not surprised by these items, but you might be. I'm also filming in a different room than usual, which is fun. We moved my library to a room with more natural light and more room to be just a library. So that's pretty exciting. And I'm really hoping to do a tour soon. I just need to figure out how to film that with my little tripod. So we'll see. But anyway, Daughter of Smoke and Bone is about a girl named Carew who was raised by monsters and tries to go back to her home and the monsters are gone. So it's a very sweeping epic fantasy while still being an urban fantasy. One of my favorite things about it is the setting, and I feel like Illumicrate did a really good job of weaving Prague into a lot of these items, which you'll see. Without further ado, let's take a look. So I've got the little pamphlet here that goes over everything. So the first thing is the bookends. So these were one of the items that they told you were coming, but they are the most stunning thing I've ever seen. So they are these super heavy metal bookends. This one says, once upon a time, an angel and a devil fell in love. And this one said, it did not end well. And so in the series, there's these iconic quotes kind of dividing chapters, and they're written in Laini Taylor's super signature writing style. And this is one of them. So I literally teared up when I saw this because it's just so meaningful to me for the series. So you can see what I mean about the setting. There's the bridges and the towers of Prague here, the handprint, a sword. These are all symbolic things from the series. I'm so obsessed with these. I didn't actually have any bookends, so these are also really helpful for displaying these books specifically on the top of my shelves, but these just feel like such nice quality, and I'm so excited. And the bookends were designed by Novarantal. The next thing is so cute. It's not an item that has a purpose. It's literally just for display, but it goes so well with the series. And if you haven't read the series, this is going to mean nothing to you, and I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it's a thurible. So it's gold, it's so cute. It was designed just by Illumicrate, and it looks so nice on my shelf. One of the items I was the most excited about, which really was all of them, was this book sleeve. So this was designed by Monolime and Chatty Nora. So this side is a quote that says, something was starting to take shape out of magic and will, smoke and bone. And it's just beautiful, as always. There's the wishbone at the top, all these little meaningful details. I'm so glad that I reread this series last month because I knew that I remembered loving them, but I didn't remember every single detail. So now that I've reread them, I'm oh, I actually get all the things on here. So I think I'm gonna do that in the future with any more special edition book boxes. The other side has some character art of Carew and Akiva, who are the main characters. Stunning. What else is there to say? And this is a super nice pleather material, so I'm gonna use this all the time. I only have one book sleeve and obviously I needed more, so now I have 2. I also saw that Illumicrate did a Strange the Dreamer, book sleeve in their November or December box, and it's got a library on it from the books, and I'm devastated that I missed out on that. So would probably pay $100 for it, TBH, but at least I have this one. Another thing that made the box huge and heavy was this book tin. So this was designed by Rosie Thorns, and I can't. It's so beautiful. I've actually got some tea in this already because that's what I decided to use it for. So this is the book tin. I just needed to show you a little bit closer up. So this is the front. It's got this beautiful artwork of Susanna and Carew in Prague. Again, the beautiful setting interwoven in. And then even the spine, it's got this artwork on it. The back is another stained glass window representation, and it's amazing. And the inside, sorry, I already have my tea in it, but it's got Brimstone and Carew, and it's so cute. And that is not how I pictured Brimstone in my head, but I don't really know how I pictured him. So that is this stunning work of art. And even the bottom, it has stuff in the handprint. I can't. Probably my least favorite item, which is not a criticism, is this enamel pin. It is really cool. Like, it's in 2 parts and it's got a chain in between. I just don't like pins. Like, I don't really use them. I don't know what to do with them. So there's that. It just says it snaps fit the world in 2. And yeah, like, it's pretty, but what am I gonna do with this? I don't know. Just wait. So this is a print. It's so beautiful, and it's like the perfect size where it's not like an obnoxious poster, but it's not little and weird. So this was designed by Wild, and it's foiled and perfect. These are all the characters from the series. So this is Karoo, Susanna, Mick, Hazael, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Liraz, oh my god, what's his name? Ziri, and Akiva. See, this is what I mean. I remember all those names. If I had not just reread this series, I would have been like, those are people. Yeah, so this is amazing. I'm struggling a little bit with what to do with art prints because I would want to have them like kind of on my bookshelves with the books, but then they cover things up, and my boyfriend reasonably doesn't want them like, you know, covering this whole room because that looks a little bit weird. So I'm probably gonna put them up on like a wall in my office, or I'll just keep them for like photo, video props. I don't know. Anyway, it's beautiful. Ooh, right, the other item's actually over there. So they also included this mug, which is actually inspired by Strange the Dreamer, so Lady Taylor's other series, which I love, I think, just as much, probably. So it's got the main characters from that book series on it, and it's one of their lovely enamel mugs. I drank some coffee out of this morning, and it's like perfectly ergonomic, you know? Like, it's the rim is just good for sipping. It's not like, it doesn't spill on you or anything. So yeah, I know that Illumicrate does a lot of these mugs, and they're always stunning, and I particularly love this one because this series is the most amazing thing of all time. Second most amazing thing of all time. How much hyperbole can I have in one video? Okay, are you ready for the book? I genuinely cried when I opened this and started looking at all the details, which is like a little embarrassing, but you know, I have feelings. So this is the cover. This is Brimstone, and this is little baby Karoo. It's this stunning blue color. That's the spine. It's got a little mini. The back has the same quote as the bookends. So once upon a time, an angel and a devil fell in love. It did not end well. And the edges, bright blue. Stunning. Perfect. And my favorite part, I can't. Okay. So the front has this quote on it. She had been innocent once, a little girl playing with feathers on the floor of a devil's lair. She wasn't innocent now. That kind of makes this sound like a weird, like, smutty adult romance. You know what I mean? Which it's not at all. I just thought that was kind of funny. Like, I know that it's not, but if I hadn't read this series, I'd be like, whoa. Yeah, so that's the spine. Still obsessed with the edges, and look at this. So that's the inside dust jacket, and I haven't even really looked at all the details in here, to be honest, because where do I even start? There's so many characters. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So yeah, the matching editions of the next books in the series are shipping, I think, in like March or April, and I'll definitely show you those as well, but they're different colors, and I can't even imagine how stunning they're all going to look together. So those were definitely worth the excessive shipping cost I had to pay. Yeah, I can't even get over how much I love this box. Like, normally, you know, I open a couple items and I'm like, this is stupid, I'm not going to use it. Every single one of these things I am obsessed with, except the pin, but that's to be expected. I already want to reread the series just so that I can read this stunning edition and maybe tab it. But yeah, I can't wait to show you my new Laini Taylor shelf in my library with my bookends and everything like that. So that'll be in my upcoming bookshelf tour. But I hope you enjoyed. If you got this box, congratulations. And if you haven't read this series, you absolutely 100% should. It will change your life, and it's one of the most beautiful stories I've ever read. So thanks for watching. A little bit of a shorter video today, but I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Bye!